So today I'm going to show you how to process pork bungut. So what is pork bungut? Pork bungut is the large intestine of a pig where the waste pass through and exit the pig's body. So I purchased 4 from a Asian store. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have to clean it up. We have to clean it up, otherwise, to get rid of the smell, so we can before we cook it. So what first we need to do is flip this inside out to get rid of the the, the fat inside of the intestine. So here's a trivia question. Which side of the intestine holds the waste? Is it the smoother side or the grease side where you see the fats? So I'll reveal the answer at the end. So I have to flip it up, flip it inside out. You can't find these internal organs in any American supermarket. If you want to purchase them, you have to go to an Asian market locally, and they're quite expensive. They're about, well, the one I went to, and I purchased them at 4.59 a pound. So this 4 intestines weighs about a pound and a half, so it cost me about $7. So now I flipped them. I flipped them inside out. The next one is rinse the water. Rinse it well enough to get rid of the smell. I know you can't. I know you can't smell the intestine on in the camera, but what it smells like, it's poop. What you have to do is get rid of these fats. Just peel them off like that. So here you go. I peel one off. So keep doing it until you remove most of the fats on the wall. These are the fats that holds the smell as well. So I peel them off. So I have to repeat these 4 steps until, just repeat these steps until you clean off the fats on each intestine before you process to the next step. Okay, so I finished one. Now I finished cleaning the 4 intestines, and here are the fats that I remove from the intestines. We don't need this. We're gonna throw it away, and then we're gonna clean it with cornstarch to remove the odor from the intestines. The cornstarch will help us suck all the odor and the slime from the intestine. So you just massage it, add a little bit of water, and then you can see that it's slimy because that's the cornstarch doing the work. And then once I rinse it, it will be the odor will be as less as strong as if I started it. Add a little bit of salt to help. You can add as much salt as you want because it won't be salty because you're gonna rinse it off. And you repeat this process, adding cornstarch, massage, and then rinse with water for 3 times, and then you do it in the on the inside of the intestine, and then you flip it back out and do the outside as well. So now I washed this 3 times already, so I'm gonna flip it back out, back original where I came from with the smooth side. So just flip it. So this is now you have to do this process, the cornstarch and salt massaging 3 times to get rid of the odor on this side. Now we have cleaned up all the intestines. These are the cleanup 4 intestines. So now we're gonna boil it and cook it before we can stir fry. So hot water, smashed ginger, Chinese herbs, these are common Chinese herbs that for cooking, and you can find them easily in a Asian store. If you want to know what they are, please leave a message. I'll translate them and I'll post it with the comment reply back. And then I'll add the intestines into the So now I added them. A little bit of cooking wine. So adding the herbs, the ginger, and the cooking wine is all to help to eliminate the odor that exists in the intestines. So now we just let the intestines cooked in a pot. I'll show you how it looks like right now. Before we cook it, it was about 16 inches or 14 inches long. Now, when the water gets boiled, now you just lower the heat and let it simmer for about an hour to 2 hours for it to fully cooked before we do the next step, whether to stir fry it or deep fry it. So this is how it looks like right now. So now the water's boiled. I'll lower the heat to medium or lower and just let it cook.